Ever wondered what those strange folders like /etc, /bin, and /usr in Linux Mint actually mean? In this video, we'll break down the Linux folder structure with full forms, real-life examples, and tips for beginners. In Linux, everything starts from one main directory, the root, shown as a single slash. All other folders branch from here. Next up, /bin, short for binary. This folder holds essential system commands like ls, cp, mv, and bash. These are basic tools your system needs, even during recovery or boot. Without /bin, your Linux system can't even function at a minimal level. Think of it as your survival kit for Linux. Bin holds basic system commands like ls, cp, rm. Even if your system is in rescue mode, these still work. /boot, bootloader. /boot contains the Linux kernel, grub, and boot config files. Without this folder, your system won't even start up. It's the first thing your computer loads after powering on. /dev, devices. /dev links Linux to your hardware. Everything from hard drives to USBs. Devices are treated like files here. Even your keyboard. Tools like fdisk and mount use this folder to detect hardware. /etc, configuration. /etc is the control room for your Linux system. It holds configuration files for users, networking, and boot processes. One small change here can completely alter how your system behaves. /home, home directory. /home is where each user keeps personal files, like documents, videos, and configs. Every user has a folder here, like /home/your-name. This is the space you live in while using Linux. /lib and /lib64, libraries. /lib contains shared libraries needed by core programs in /bin and /sbin. Think of them as system ingredients that help commands work. /lib64 is for 64-bit versions of those libraries. /media, removable media. /media is where Linux mounts USB drives and CDs automatically. When you plug in a pen drive, check here, you'll find it inside. Each device is mounted in a separate folder named after it. /mnt, mount point. MNT is used by system admins to manually mount other file systems. For example, mounting a second hard drive or a recovery image. It's like a temporary shelf to access external storage. /opt, optional software. Opt is home to third-party apps and proprietary software. Things like Google Chrome or Zoom may be installed here. It's meant for software outside your package manager. /proc, process info. Proc is a virtual folder showing live system info. It lists every running process and even your CPU details. It's used by tools like top, htop, and system monitors. /root, superuser's home. /root is the personal folder for the system's superuser. Unlike /home, this is private to the root account only. Use it carefully. This account has full system power. /run, runtime data. /run stores process IDs, lock files, and session data during runtime. It's used by services and applications while the system is running. Everything here is cleared on reboot. /sbin, system binary. sbin contains system-level tools used by administrators. Commands like fdisk, reboot, and iptables live here. Most of these require root or sudo access to run. /service data. /service is used to store data for services like web or FTP servers. If you're running a local website, this is where files would go. It's not used much on desktops, but it's important for servers. /system interface. SYS is another virtual folder that links to the Linux kernel. It helps manage hardware, power settings, and kernel modules. Tools like udev use this to detect devices. /temp, Temporary files. Temp is where programs store short-term files like sockets or caches. It's wiped automatically every time you reboot. Never store important data here. It won't last. /USR, Unix System Resources. USR holds most of the software and tools installed on your system. It has subfolders like /USR/bin, /USR/lib, and /USR/share. It's like the Linux version of program files in Windows. /var, variable data. var contains data that constantly changes, like logs, print queues, and cache. If your disk space fills up, this is one of the first places to check. Systemd logs, mail spools, and package caches all live here.
To check the Linux folder structure visually from the command line, you can use the tree command. First, you might need to install it with sudo apt install tree. Then, run tree on the root directory using sudo tree-l1/. The -l1 option limits the output to just the top-level folders.
And that wraps up our deep dive into the Linux Mint folder structure. Now you know what /bin, /USR, and all those mysterious directories actually do. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with a fellow Linux learner, and don't forget to subscribe for more Linux tips and tutorials. See you in the next one. Happy exploring!